In fact, Kalonzo could be a nail in Kalonzo's coffin.
Ati Kalonzo amesema mimi nimesema ni yeye. Mimi sijasema na siwezi.
Kalonzo is lazy. Anapiga mkutano moja watu 30 analala 2 weeks.
Everything in Kenyan politics seems to have shifted on the 17th of July. Before that Friday, the political landscape was full of question marks. Could a newly formed party like DCP actually deliver a win? Was Rigathi Gachagua just a regional heavyweight, or did he hold a real national leverage?
Nilikuambia usigusa mlima. Si nilimwambia? Aligusa hakugusa. Amepata adabu hajapata.
And could the united opposition ever agree on a single flag bearer?
Decision ya kwamba lazima abadilishwe imekubalika. As to who, bado.
Kalonzo did not just give us answers. It sent a seismic shockwave straight through the opposition.
So swali yangu ni nini nawafanya mfikirie Rigiji hata kwa ballot? Na Rigiji akikuwa kwa ballot, ni nini nawafanya mfikirie that Kalonzo atakubali kuachilia na Matiang'i atakubali kuachilia?
If you love this kind of content, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Now let's get to the video.
Unalete gasi ya kupigia anachukua. Unalete bot anachukua. Na saa ya kura ayuko. Na hili ajabu sana bwana.
Kalonzo is a big thing. In politics, if you look at history, things like Kalonzo have the tendency and the capacity to change the way things are. This is a big thing. It can never be business as usual after Kalonzo.
When the Democracy for Citizens Party handed the ruling party a humiliating defeat in Kalonzo, it wasn't just a local win. It proved something much bigger. Gachagua did not just survive his impeachment. He built a political vehicle that can actually beat the state in its own game.
Tulipewa mpaka fiato ya wamama. Laini walipiga kona.
Then came the Thanksgiving rally. Gachagua stepped out wearing a shirt printed with 3 bold words.
Jana, Rigiji alikuwa amevaa t-shirt imeandikwa Rigiji the 6th.
That single image sent panic straight through the united opposition boardrooms, because just some few weeks ago, during the start of his 45-day sabbatical at Wamunyoro residence, Gachagua was preaching compromise.
Mimi Rigiji nimesema ninataka nipewe. Na mimi naweza. Kwanza mimi nikipewa, nitakibiza hiyo jamaa kama baisikeli ya kuibiwa.
He hinted that he was ready to shelve his own presidential ambitions if it meant backing someone who could actually unseat President William Samoei Ruto.
Lakini nimesema kama si mimi, ikiwa ni Eugene Wamalwa nitamuunga mkono. Ikiwa ni Fred Matiang'i nitamuunga mkono. Ikiwa ni Kalonzo Musyoka nitamuunga mkono.
Now, the math has completely changed.
As a party, we have a presidential candidate and we shall push our presidential candidate kwa nguvu yetu yote. Rigathi the 6th. Rigathi the 6th. Rigathi the 6th.
You see, for months, the assumption was actually simple. Gachagua would eventually throw his weight behind Kalonzo Musyoka.
Sasa yeye akija na milioni 1.5 na mimi niko na milioni 6 nitamsikiza. Lakini akiwa na 4 million unasema, "Hey, you are talking now. You are saying something." Endelea.
Kalonzo was seen as a safe, agreeable option, the non-threatening veteran who could actually pull the country together.
Masomo iko sawa sawa. Uwakili iko sawa sawa. Mambo ya ufisadi hana rekodi. Alifanya kazi na mzee Kibaki. All his issues are good.
But while Kalonzo sits in his office posting 20 million strong on TikTok and Facebook, critics are asking one very brutal question.
Kalonzo kazi yake kitu kidogo ikifanyika anaita press. Follow members. Kenya tuko kwa crisis. Kenya sijui Ruto. Kenya anarudi anaingia kwa nyumba yake.
Where are those votes going to come from if you're not on the ground hunting for them?
Be a man. Tembea. Kalonzo tembea.
Compare that to Gachagua. He has relentlessly traversed this country, taking hits, building networks, and now winning elections again is the full force of state machinery.
Rigiji has been moving around this country, consolidating his base in a party.
So why would someone who has done this much heavy lifting hand over a battle-tested political machine to a candidate waiting in his living room?
I will not be surprised if Rigathi Gachagua becomes president of this country. What will surprise me is if Rigathi Gachagua does not become president.
Then enter Edwin Sifuna. Kalonzo is not the only one who is watching Gachagua's rise with anxiety. Look at Edwin Sifuna speaking on Mulembe FM ahead of his major tour in Bungoma. Sifuna has made his stance crystal clear.
Who does that? So, wale wanasimama deputy president, sisi tunawaombea kila laheri. Sisi tunatafuta kiti ya urais.
He has completely shut down the rumors of being Kalonzo's running mate. In fact, his camp turned the table entirely.
Kalonzo Sifuna ticket is a very good ticket. But the master stroke ticket is Sifuna Kalonzo. Why aren't you thinking about that?
Along with Gachagua, Sifuna is one of the few opposition figures who is actually actively putting in the groundwork.
The person who has put up the biggest fight in this country against William Ruto is one Rigathi Gachagua. The person who has put up the second biggest fight against William Ruto in this country is Linda Mwananchi, led by Sifuna.
He brings the youth, energy, and a sharp and apologetic voice. But that creates its own problem for one Rigathi Gachagua. Could Gachagua ever align with a fiery and predictable force like Sifuna? Or would the two ambitious political disruptors simply collide?
Let him consolidate his base. Let him come to the table. He's not coming to the table as a small boy, I can tell you for free.
As Moses Kuria famously noted on a national television, the person who becomes president in 2027 won't just win an election. They will be agreed upon. They will be the compromised candidates.
2002,
Yeah.
was there an election?
It was.
So it's a rubber stamp.
Yes.
Kibaki had been pre-agreed. Have you ever seen that margin again?
No.
Ilikuwa ngapi?
71 to...
71 to 20 something.
Yeah.
Is that an election? That is almost like we're almost rivaling Museveni with his 98%. So because it was a movement.
Yeah.
So 2027 will be another moment like 2002. There's not going to be an election in the sense that you are thinking. There's going to be so much consensus.
State-backed pollsters want you to believe that Kalonzo Musyoka is that compromise.
Yes, wa Kenya. Kuna hii poll ambayo inaendelea. Sijui kama wengine mmepata. Wanajaribu kuchagua the flag bearer wa United Opposition using an online poll.
Some analysts suspect that the government wants Kalonzo Musyoka to lead the opposition because he's familiar, predictable, and easy to handle.
For the president, it's easy to attack Kalonzo. You can just say, you've been here for 40 years, what have you done? And Kalonzo cannot answer you on that.
And for those who believe that Rigathi Gachagua cannot become the president because he does not look presidential or the people are not ready for Gachagua presidency, I have some bad news for you. Herman Manyora pointed out something important.
As we were foolishly calling Rigathi Gachagua Mukabila, he was consolidating the mountain. So you think you have locked him in the mountain. Then he embarks on the Mashemegi. I've said this before. Cousins in Narok. First of all, cousins. Before you can handle the Kuzo, ako kwa Mashemegi Narok. And a win a seat pale Narok. So this is a smart politician. He knows what he's doing. Eyes on the ball. You can say all the things you are saying, but at the end of the day, after every episode, he has the last laugh.
Gachagua has repeatedly done what people thought was impossible.
And right now, only one thing remains between Gachagua and the presidency. Drop it. Which is the perception that he's not presidential. Even among his own people. They love him, they celebrate him, he's their leader, but not for presidency. If he has managed all these difficult things, nafikiri itakuwa kitu.
So if Manyora is right, then the narrative that Gachagua can't be president is just another hurdle that he's actually ready to break.
This whole Kalao is big. People are beginning to see that to beat Ruto, you need a warrior.
Jaba.
Yes.
Narorere.
You think they are not beginning to see to change their view on regarding Gachagua. In fact, Ol Kalou could be a nail in Kalonzo's coffin. I'm telling you, this Ol Kalou is big.
So here's the ultimate question. Did the victory in Ol Kalou actually open Gachagua's eyes to the truth that he had not fully embraced until now?
As a party, we have a presidential candidate. Anaitwa nani? Anaitwa nani?
Why play kingmaker for anyone else when you've just proved that your party can actually defeat the ruling machine on the ground?
Silimwambia aligusa akugusa, amepata adabu hajapata.
Is Kalonzo Musyoka slowly digging his own political grave by taking his fortunate status for granted?
Kalonzo Musyoka, toka nyuma ya Rigathi Gachagua na uanze kutembea kama mwanaume. Wacha kukaa kwa nyumba na bibi. Kalonzo Musyoka, toka!
And as the opposition scrambles to find a single face for 2027, one question remains bigger than any other.
Another thing can happen between now and the time people are putting forward their feet to become president. And people just tell Gachagua, not just Kikuyus.
If Gachagua decides that he no longer needs to compromise, who in the united opposition can actually stop him? As you answer me, please do not forget to subscribe.